Jonas, I know that you've been heavily involved in the development of the G5-01 welding helmet. Can you tell us a little bit about who it is designed for?
Well, the G5-01 is designed for the welders who need respiratory protection and good optics of the welding spot, and also good protection against radiation and splatter and sparks.
Can you give an example of that type of situation?
Well, heavy welding between 200 and 400 amps, and welders weld and switch grinding during the shift. And for that we have the flip up with a clear visor underneath, so the welder doesn't need to remove the respiratory protection when grinding.
Now you said that view was important for these welders. Why is that?
Well, a good view of the welding spot is important for a good result, a high quality weld.
Right, but many of these features we've seen in previous solutions from 3M Speedglas. But what is really new with the G5-01?
Well, we can start with the welding filter. In previous versions we introduced the natural color, and in this one we added two more. One that's a little bit warmer and one that's a little bit colder in the dark state.
Now, on the sides of the welding helmet I see two levers. What are those for?
The levers are for adjusting the air. On this side we can adjust if the air comes from the top or the lower sides, and on this side we can adjust if the air goes towards the clear visor or into the face.
I also see that you have a task light connected to this one.
Yes, it's an accessory that we developed to make it possible for the welders to light up their working area, since a lot of welders work in poorly lit areas.
You talked a bit about sparks and spatter earlier. Now, with the G5-01, how can welders customize their coverage?
There are different neck protections existing. On this one we have one in fabric, and we also have different head protections.
For a respiratory system like this, I can imagine that achieving a high degree of respiratory protection was really important for the project.
Yes, to get a good quality of the air coming into the helmet and for it to last for a whole shift. And this helmet was designed for the heavy-duty welder.